Hello everyone, I take we're all doing well and I hope you have a very beautiful day. We're going to go through something very important today, and it's something that must be implemented into your life. Okay, there's no negotiations and there's no questions about it. It's something that everybody must do in order to change their life forever. So when you're working on yourself and when you're wanting to change your life into something better, the most important step to take is to let go. You must let go of whatever's holding you back. It could be yourself, could be your trauma, could be someone else, it can be whatever it is, okay? But you have to let go of the old in order for the new to come in. You cannot take the old with you. It doesn't work like that. And if you get stuck in the past with keeping things as sentimental value, choosing that that's just the person that you are, you don't actually make a change and you're stuck in a stagnated position and life will feel the same all around. Okay, so one of the most important things is to let go of things, right? Is to detach completely. Like, if someone is no longer serving you, they're no longer good for you, they're a bad environment, you have to make the decision to let go of this person. If you're in a bad relationship, it's no longer good for you, it's only hurting you, you don't feel safe, you don't feel loved, you have to make a decision to let go of this person. In order for someone new to come into your life, you must let go of the old. If someone has generational trauma, they have issues, mental health and whatnot, it's not your problem. Very simple, okay? And it's the same for you. If you have issues in life, it's no one else's problem, it's yours. And you cannot go blaming people who have caused issues. And I don't mean to be harsh by saying this, but everyone must make a decision into working on themselves, healing themselves. It's all a self-decision, okay? It's never something that just comes to you. You have to make that decision and you have to take action towards it. And so if we're talking from a third person perspective, it's someone else, they have a lot of issues. If you sit there and you feel sorry for someone, that's your issue. Okay, you have to be able to let go. You have to be able to stand there and say, wait a minute, I have my own life to live. I have things that I want to do. I cannot stop this for someone else. I cannot sacrifice myself for someone else. So, in order, you sacrifice everything else for yourself. Okay, the complete opposite. So, in order for you to make a change and for change to actually start into your life, you must let go and sacrifice everything that's holding you back. If you have a lot of trauma you have to go through, a lot of healing to do, then take that action. Start working on yourself, start taking that healing, and you'll see that when you start taking action, you will no longer blame people for whatever it is that they've done. You will no longer feel sorry about yourself. You'll start to feel good. You'll see the change and the progress that you have made, and the universe always working with you. God always working with you. So you'll start attracting something new. You'll start attracting things that are much better and that are going to serve you. You're no longer going to be someone that's serving other people. Things are going to start serving you. It's going to start working for you. And you understand that all along, the world has always been working for you, but you've been in this stagnated position because you refuse deep down to let go of the past. So, the most important, and I've repeated this 1,000 times, but most important thing to do is you have to let go of the old in order for the new to come in order for you to make a change into your life. All the bad habits have to go. Anything old must go. And you cannot take people with you. This is a journey for yourself. Okay? It might send you into solidarity. It might be lonely. It doesn't matter. It's a journey for yourself. It's to understand who you are, what you want to do, what's your purpose in life. And that's the action that pretty much every single person must take in life. A lot of people don't take it though, because it's uncertain. It's very hard. You might be Okay, I'll tell you. So if you're in an environment that it's no good for you, it's shit, but maybe it's not even safe for you, but you know what the environment is like, and deep down you want to make a change, but you don't make a change. Why? Because it's actually comfortable for you. It's a comfortable environment. Maybe there's violence involved, maybe there's yelling involved, doesn't matter. It's still comfortable for you. Why? Because you know what's happening around. There's certainty towards things. But if you look at maybe moving out, there's a lot of uncertainty to it. You don't know what's going to happen. It could be better for you, but you don't know. So you don't take that action. You stay stuck in that comfort zone, even though it's not comfortable at all. So again, in order for you to make a change, you must let go of the old. And it's the same thing with your own bad habits and addictions. You know, it's the same thing like if you're eating junk food. For you to make a change, you have to now let junk food go. You have to make a change. Start eating healthy food. You no longer touch any junk food. You don't even have a cheat day, because that's bringing you back to old habits. You cut that off completely. You make a change. You've let go of the old. Now you've transformed. You're doing something good for yourself. What's going to make you go back? Why would you go back? You're not. Once you make progress in life, once you make a change, you never look back, ladies and gentlemen. Very important. But the purpose of this video is to tell you guys that whatever is there holding you back, you must let it go. And you must figure out how you're going to let it go. Because everyone's different. And I don't know what your story is, but you always have to understand that in order for something new to change, in order for you to change, in order for something new to come into your life, you want to manifest, you want to attract, whatever it is, it cannot come to you as the same person that you are right now. It cannot come to you in the same environment that you are in right now. It won't happen. And you can try, but it won't happen at all. You can be angry at God, but I'm telling you why it's not happening. Because you have to let go. And then you start off with something new. You start off fresh. It's never a failure. Life is always about a learning lesson. And everyone's different. Everyone has different sort of learning they have to go through. Why is that? Because life is all about your soul. You always want to feed your soul. The problem is, if you look around, everything's all about money. People will tell you you have to go make money, buy a house and invest in this and all this. And it's always the same. But it's never going to make you feel fulfilled. The only thing that you take with yourself is your soul. Okay? You even leave your body behind. Your body doesn't even go with you. Okay? It's just a meat bag. That's all it is. But what have you learned from a soul's purpose, from being authentic, loving yourself, loving other people? That's what you're going to take with you. Everything else stays behind. So, let go of the old, make a change into the new, and feed your soul. Do things that make you happy, make you feel really good, and that's when you'll start to see changes happening into your life. Now, on a conclusion, change happens very different, and it happens could happen quickly, could happen slowly. It's all up to you, and it's all up to the action that you take in life. And when you make a change, you might fall back to your old habits, that's fine, but you always want to keep trying to make that change. You don't want to give up on yourself. And understand that with change comes transformation. And transformation requires patience. So, when you're doing something and you're seeing that it's not working for you, it's not because, in a reality sense, in a 3D sense, it's going to be slow, okay? But behind the scenes, in a universal sense, and we're talking 5D, even frequency of the God, things are happening very quickly, and they're happening very quickly because you now have decided to make a change. Okay, but you're not able to see this. So the most important thing for you to do is never to give up. Always strive to making a change, working on yourself, and don't ever look back. Okay, very simple. You won't even ever look back, because change is a one-way street. Once you make it, You don't go backwards. You only go forwards. So I hope you have enjoyed this message, and I hope it's helped somehow. But I'll catch you guys next time.